DK is like one of the most criticized things on drafts because people always
had a better start for the 3 cores in these lanes.
Yeah, so far so good. Like Dragonite out, making a move on the top lane. Not enough mana for Ice Shard to block him off. FNG, he's stuck.
He is. I guess was the Quelling Blade on cooldown? Could he not cut the tree in time, Nico baby? I guess not. FNG.
He was waiting like FNG.
Of course, after taking that tier 1 tower down bottom, he's moved himself up to the top lane. We'll see in the mid lane. Collison and lower. They'll be able to grab Hanskin. FNG trying to turn and help out. Snowball across. Hanskin gonna tick down to the midnight pulse. Dream Cold has dropped down on Limp. Juggle. They've got the damage.
They got him.
Crew.
You need to die once. You see, like, man, this Spirit Vessel is too strong. I need to be able to dispel it. Mid lane. S4 diving in.
Collison. A little bit of an easier kill than Leslau. There won't be TPs over in time to save Polison. Quinn's got to still come over. Yawar as well, but Hanscan, he's got his eyes on Yawar. He's able to set up with the stun. They take out the jug. Good moves from Hanscan.
That's the Blink Dagger reveal.
Oh, he was pushing out, tried to TP away in the trees, but Quinn scouts him out with the orb. He's able to put a stop to his TP. The Omni Slash is out into the silence.
Oh, no. Is it gonna be like SNY or just casual, like Yasha into BKB? Definitely needs an earlier BKB to be able to fight with the team. Clearing a big stack. Follow Sun. I think you're on the wrong side of the map.
No, tries to go for some quick maps.
Like 1 digit plus 1 digit number, but it doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be correct, but I can do it fast. Like, try me again.
I mean, I can't even think of it.
You can't even think of a number.
Policy, he's getting gone on here. As Lim turns for the Dragon Tail. They've got the hands gets done onto the 2 of them. Yawar's falling low. He's able to get the Omni Slash off in time, but Lim, he's tanky with the split damage. He's before the group up. Yawar's not going to be able to kill any of them here. He's got to run. Jumping for S4 is on top of Lesnar. The Chakram cuts down the Venom.
They're going to clean him up.
Gets Yawar. Triple kill for Lim.
Yeah, my shit.
So Quinn, he tried to jump in, but a very quick spike character from Hanscan. Couldn't it stop the initial jump from Quinn. Boston comes in with the snowball. Quinn, he's got to get himself out of it. He's not in fighting shape. It's far too low now. Put it back off. Limp did pop BKB in an attempt to chase on, but won't get the catch on Nigma. And we'll be able to shut down Lower's escape. And try and pause as well. We've already got Nico baby closing the gap on Leslau. The Venom goes down, S4 continuing to chase in and dive onwards. As Alliance, they'll move on and take down a 3rd. Going this fast against you.
Sure. Yeah, I just don't mind. Like, you need to have a farming item. This is kind of a 1.5 farming item. Dragonite is in. And Black Hole.
Over the Black Hole, he's got the 3 of them though. It's a great one. They're taking down S4. They've been able to bring down another as the Aegis for round 2 on Nico baby though. As he's going to be ready to fight back with Limp onto Polison.
On before 30-minute mark, so they can go in like Alliance. I don't think they want to go for the high ground. They're going for a pickoff.
He wasn't ready for that. Just able to take down the range Rex. He's looking over towards the melee. Still has that Aegis, of course, as well as the cheese. S4 sitting onto the 3 of them. Yawar, the Blade Fury on towards the Timber. So Dream Coil as well, thrown down
once again,
solo.
Oil on Timber, but no real follow-up.
They can't kill him. Just trying to get his next item done. He is close to having the Skadi. He'll sell the ones. Will allow to pick it up. So at least the Skadi complete. Yawar's item is still looking good. Unlikely to be enough here against Alliance. As S4's pushing in quick. Coming in, has had to buy himself this BKB this game because of how hard
Timber
it is.
dropping low, pops the cheese.
And with the Timber chain, he's out. S4's going to live. And already Nico baby, he's moving in aggressively with the battle charge. Gets the range bash over onto Quinn. Nico baby will push back Quincy crew. All comes to an end. Yawar moves back in. They should be able to find him at least the once.
Still has a BKB. We'll save that for after Aegis. They need to help him out.
Limp's in. Jump forward with the Dragon Tail. Catches out Leslau. Burns down Polison. It's Alliance with those 2 kills. They'll have more than enough space to take a second set of racks. There'll be a buyback from Leslau. Alliance, they're now up pretty much 30k here. 30. That will come soon. A few years, you know, those things will get done eventually.
Now we need to make Dragonite
to do, you know?
look as best as possible.
Here we go, Dream Coil. But Limp don't care. Close to the BKB, turns towards Quinn. Gonna get forced down to the side. Nico Baby's moving in. Pots the Battletrons over towards Yawar. He chases. The bash is in. Yawar pots the Manta. But again, another bash comes through for Nico Baby. Yawar's down. They'll call it. It's over. It really is. It has been for a while. 26-8. 34k lead. Allliance is definitely how you want to begin a day of Dota after having a rough
for
one
sure.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's just comfort zone. It was pretty popular at the beginning.
We have a snowball tag team, Roche taking potential, great against tanky heroes like Tidehunter, Timbersaw. A Batten will go down, and you have a BKB piercing ability on Hunter, getting closer to level 6. Like, they can start playing a bit more aggressively on the bottom lane, possibly try to get some kills.
See top Leslau. It's Maledict might just finish him off. Gonna have to back up from Quinn. As Quinn jumps in, takes down FNG, and the Sunray. Oh, it's not enough. Paulison
gets out of the Dota, like he just leaves the map.
top lane. Go baby, having to put the enrage. The Shards is gonna catch FNG. FNG will lay down the death ward, but with the she can find the setup. Yawar be the big kill. Is he prepared for this sort of movement? No, there's the jump forward from them. They'll start things off as they burst through Yawar. Was very quick with the stone gaze, but of course they had enough burst that they just took him down before that was any sort of an issue. See the counterplay come out. Esports drops the Ravage to hold back Quincy Crew and allows Allliance to take out the Supernova. They'll turn towards Quinn and Loa. They've got to run. Loa's got the borrowed time. Quinn going for the TP out back to base. He'll live, but over to the side. They've found Leslau. TP over from Loa's coming in. Leslau underneath the tower will be.
Thinking here is correct.
Absolutely. Effectively, you're doing effectively a lot of damage to do so in terms of how quickly you bring down her effective HP. So over on the top, Lim. With the control, Lim, is he able to get out? He's not. Blink's still on cooldown. Lim goes down. FNG's going to drop the death ward. It's going to be enough to tear through Leslau. Loa as well has to back away as the borrowed time comes to an end. Quinn maybe thinking about getting back in on this. Runs over towards FNG. Remnant set up. Quinn picks up a second kill.
It's gonna be a problem, and they have 1, 2, 3 saves. Sunray, Photic Shield, a couple of heals, you know, from the mid coil and snowball. Ravage.
He gets Leslau, but that wasn't the Ravage they're looking for. It really wasn't. As that's Ravage down the drain.
It will be back up. Tier 3 tower gone. Medusa does not have any more mana. Like Lion managed to secure that, and you know. Well, suddenly she's back to full mana.
Jesus box. S4, he's looking for a chance to get him with the Ravage. Yawar is going to pop the Stone Gaze and position himself so S4 cannot get back to the safety of his teammates. As S4, Hilgans are just able to turn and take out the two of them who make the jump. Hansken goes down, Lim popping the BKB to stand his ground, but he has to get out. At least forces out the borrowed time. He's trapped in the trees. And, okay, blinks back up.
Allliance made a wraparound, and their backline suddenly became a front line.
I mean, S4 goes in. It's a lovely Ravage on the 4 of them. Is it really going to have the follow-up? The Phoenix is gone. But Quincy Crew, the rest of them just turn over towards S4. They'll push him back. Yawar in the base, popping the Stone Gaze. Again, Nico Baby using the enrage to just run away. As they'll take out S4, they'll move over to FNG, and Quincy Crew, they'll resume business. Back onto the third set of ranks here. They'll take out the tier 3 Limp, jumps in, Nico Baby comes in, but immediately kicked out the snowball dodge off the Sonic Wave as well there from Leslau. As Quincy Crew, they'll head over to Limp. Limp will jump away. He's low, they'll burst him once, but the Aegis is good to go.
Quincy Crew's base. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. Kill the enemy throne, right? But they need to kill the towers first. Yeah, when it's time to call it, Owen, it is time to call it.
This one's looking pretty over. As Nico Baby dies far outside of the base, tries to distract them. Limp's gonna buy back. There's a buyback as well on Nico Baby, but by the fountain, Hansken goes down. The bottom rack's being taken out by Yawar. As Limp, he'll jump in, post the BKB, and he's kind of stuck again. Will get the blink off in time. Huge amounts of damage coming out from Yawar with this Daedalus. As the racks have gone, the mega creeps are out, Supernova popped, as they're ready to push back Allliance, and the GG is finally forced out of them. It's game 2. After a disappointing game 1 for Quincy Crew, they come in back with the same fire that we've come to be used to seeing from them in their